I can't really see. Okay, 8 people.
If it was easy, everyone would do it, are the famous words that replay in my head from a dear friend, father figure, and mentor that I once had. Keith Roddy, often known as Coach Roddy or Roddy, was a generous caretaker, loving friend, and dedicated mentor. I chose Coach Roddy because in the time I knew him, he served as a role model to me and continuously went above and beyond any of my expectations. He, like me, was a passionate caregiver and was always willing to do anything for his friends and family. The impact he left on me is something I will cherish forever. Today, I would like to honor one of the biggest role models in my life. Keith Roddy was a close friend of mine for as long as I can remember. His devotion to his family was remarkable, his passion for helping others was outstanding, and his dedication to his students and athletes was exceptional. In the 52 years that he lived, he touched so many lives of the many individuals that he came in contact with. First, I'd like to highlight the commitment Coach Roddy had to being a caregiver. Coach Roddy was a teacher at my high school where he made a relationship with everyone who walked into his classroom. Through his many years there, he saw many instances where kids did not have sufficient means for buying school lunch or bringing lunch to school. Coach Roddy would use his own salary to keep multiple loaves of bread, peanut butter, jelly, and other foods that kept well for a long time. He never wanted to see someone go hungry, so he would cut into his already suffering paycheck to make sure his students were getting fed at least while in school. His mom was bound to a wheelchair and oxygen tank due to MS. Coach Roddy spent his whole life taking care of his mom, even up until his last days. He would make special trips up to see her multiple times a month, as well as taking care of her financial means as her power of attorney, even leaving behind his substantial life insurance policy to take care of her after his absence. Coach Roddy's caregiving attitude toward the people around him directly correlated with the amount of lasting relationships he was able to make. Coach Roddy was originally from Tennessee. When his career brought him to Georgia, he had left behind 2 brothers, his mother, and 2 nephews. Coach Roddy was a dedicated family man. Although he never had his own children, he treated his brother's sons like his own. He made trips up to watch as many of their sports games as possible. Having and continuing a relationship with his entire family was very important to him. The impact he made on the community was obvious. After his death, the community renamed his high school football field house in his honor. Locally, he integrated his love for cooking and sympathy for his friends by hosting full turkey dinners with all the side dishes, and would have friends to his house, friends that didn't have anywhere else or the means to afford a Thanksgiving dinner over his house for Thanksgiving. And then these are 2 of his pies he would make. You guys can pass them around. One of them is a cherry pie, and one's a pecan pie. Those are from his Facebook posts. The impact of his present and former students was apparent by the hundreds that showed to memorialize him. There are over 250 or 2,500 students in the high school that he taught at, and of those, 50 former and present students drove over 4 hours to attend his out-of-state funeral. His ability to create lasting relationships helped him strive as a mentor and coach in his classroom and on the field. After graduating from the University of Alabama, Roll Tide, Coach Roddy began his career of teaching, and he had a passion for health and anatomy. Coach Roddy taught anatomy and physiology for 25 years in the public school system, as well as being a coach for the varsity football team for 24 years. Coach Roddy made himself readily available for any struggling students for tutoring or extra help. During the years as a football coach, during these years, I had the first-hand experience of meeting 2 of his former athletes who later became NFL players. They also regularly visited his classes my senior year before his passing and even made their way up to his funeral in Tennessee later that year. Coach Roddy's devotion to being a mentor to his students and athletes allowed others to experience his selflessness and see the kind of amazing man that he was. I'm truly thankful I was blessed with such an incredible and inspiring friend, teacher, and role model. His devotion to caring for others, passion for lasting relationships, and dedication to serving others has not only given me something to look up to, but something to strive for in my life. The example he set for me has provoked me and inspired me to always put my best foot forward, use my gifts and talents to serve others, and love my family well. Although he is no longer here to share in the joy of my accomplishments and see me grow older, I know that Coach Roddy is always watching over us, and in the future I hope to give back as much as he did and be as determined and devoted to my family as he was.
One last hand. That was my whole audience that I worked hard for.
That was so good.